The application of Galvatech Rust-Anode Primer is done in 2 coats. When applying, be sure to pay particular attention to adequately covering edges, bolt heads, welds, interface contours, and any other surfaces that may not receive a sufficiently thick coat. Wet application thickness per coat should be between 5 and 8 mils or 125 and 200 microns. The thickness of the wet coating is measured using a wet thickness gauge supplied by Galvatech. It is essential to use this tool throughout the application to ensure that the applied thicknesses comply with our recommendations. When the coating is wet, take sporadic measurements. It's easy to use, just touch the tool to the surface at a 90-degree angle and look at the teeth with the coating. The tooth with the highest number of coatings is the applied wet thickness measurement. Wipe the tool thoroughly after each measurement to avoid distorting the following measurements. A single coat will be sufficient when the coating covers hot-dip galvanizing in good condition and the surface is free of rust or corrosion. The thickness of hot-dip galvanizing remaining on the surface should be greater than 50 microns. A second coat of coating can be applied when the first coat is dry to the touch, approximately 2 to 3 hours after the first coat. Finally, check the dry thicknesses using a dry film thickness gauge and make sure you get readings greater than 5 mils or 125 microns. Note that a polyurethane-type sealer can be applied over the Rust-Anode Primer to achieve a specific color or additional protection. Cover Galvatech Rust-Anode Primer with polyurethane paint between 3 and 24 hours after application. If the maximum time of 24 hours is exceeded, you will need to apply a light coat of Galvatech Rust-Anode Primer to the surface to ensure the adhesion of the polyurethane.